Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys are coming at you this evening. Gonna do an opening of a Obi-Wan and Clone 2-pack. This is a Pulse exclusive / Disney Store exclusive. I got mine on Pulse. Sorry. Pre-ordered mine. When did these pre-order? Quite a while back. I think back in like March maybe before. I know on Pulse for a while. Pre-order sold out. I think Pulse is completely sold out. Disney Store come out. I almost ordered a couple more, and it would have been kind of like one of the deals where I really was just ordering it for this guy as far as extra go. But I said no. I told myself, no, not really. I don't really need it. I have a handful of these already. I think I got 1 or 2 or 3 from AliExpress some time back, and so I thought, what the heck, I'll get it. So, as you can tell, my corners are dog-eared. Surprising coming from Pulse. Pulse usually ships pretty nice. I've had this for a couple of weeks. I just haven't got around to opening it yet. So, I thought I'd do some videos. It's the day after the 4th, July 5th. So, happy late 4th. If you, I don't think I posted anything yesterday. So, I did do a video or 2 the day before. And got lots of Masters. Masterverse, a few Joes, and even got a Transformer to do. So I don't get Transformers often, but I had to get this one. So I'll do that one later. Anyway, I won't talk about it right now. We're doing Black Series. So what I can say is, from what I gather, doing a little research and reading people's posts, etc., in Black Series groups, Star Wars groups, stuff of that nature, they say there's really no difference, that this is essentially a repack of Obi-Wan. And I can tell you, by looking at the underneath, really surprised. I'm going to tell you this, really surprised, to be honest with you, about this clone. He's got the white head, the unfinished head underneath. So essentially, they're both repacks. So I'm doing a review that you can probably go way back into my archives and my videos and find both of these reviews. So we'll make it short and sweet after this. Number 3, I mean, I do think that this is a neat concept. Money grab for Hasbro, obviously, but nonetheless, I do find it kind of cool. So we got our 212s here. I'll get the glare off there. And we got our Obi-Wan. So essentially, I'm going to have 2 of these open now. But yeah, I'm going to open this thing. I'm not sitting on it or not anything else. I like clones, so I'm like, I'm going to have the clone. Oh, let's see what the old bio says. During the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi became a general in the Army of the Republic, leading the famed 212 clone military battalion with Commander Cody. And we did get the new Cody not too long ago. I have a video of that too if you want to check him out. The Walmart exclusive, got him not terribly long ago. So the only thing about the Cody that I think, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I have it up there. I think I can see him. I've got couple handful of clones stacked over there. I've got a complete tote that's nearly full of clones, and I'm talking a tote that's probably that tall, that wide, full of just clones. Probably I'd say 90% are legit, and then you got about maybe 10, probably less than 10, and probably 5 to 7% of my clone figures are AliExpress. I have bought a few. Anyway, so what I will say is, this Obi-Wan, they say, the group wise, this is the figure. Trying to remember if this was the Walgreens exclusive figure or if this is the one from Target that came in the special packaging a couple years ago. That's the part I can't recall. Clone Commander Obi. Is this the 3rd repack? Did I miss something? Did I forget? Is my mind slipping? Yeah, I'm getting older, so my mind isn't always in the right place. Am I slipping? Is this the 3rd version? yeah, I'll have to go back and look. I sold, I think I sold one of the Walgreens versions a few months ago, and I've got the whole complete set of the one from Target. Still, I really should sell those off too. I don't really need them anymore. I've opened them, and anyway, so all right. So here he is, as you can tell. If you have it, then yeah, I'm telling you, pretty sure that this is a complete repack, reuse, repack, everything. There is nothing new that I see. So what I read online is probably accurate. He's a complete repack, no retooling, no new pieces, no nothing. And that's what I'm saying. The rate they've been going with clones lately, that this one doesn't have the removable helmet with the head sculpt, the regular head sculpt. I'm really surprised that one takes me back a little bit. Like, I'm really surprised that Hasbro didn't say the least we could do is give it a new head sculpt. And they didn't. So here we are. Like I said, personally surprised a little bit. Some people would probably say I'm not surprised. I am, just because I thought with the last 2 packs that they've came out with, that the figures were new tooling with the new head sculpt. The 187th with Mace, better than the Walgreens one. To me, I like the purple color, not the brown, or whatever you want to call it. And then the Commander Gree. So you got those two, and I thought, oh yeah, this will be a new sculpt. No, it's he's the same. Good looking figure though. Not gonna lie. I'm not upset that I opened him and gonna put him with. Excuse me, just ate something. Ate dinner. Got hiccups or something. Not surprised that I'm gonna open him anyway. But he'll go with my ranks of my clones. So again, good looking figure. I liked him the first time around. I still like him, but I'm not gonna go and buy a bunch more. I'm pretty good. I know I have a handful of these. I also have a couple of extra clone Entertainment Earth Clone 4 packs. Actually, I have one listed on my eBay page. Yeah, I have one listed on eBay. I've got I think 2 in a box buried down there. They've been in this room for a year or 2 in a small box. I've got 1 or 2 of those. I need to get in that box and see what's in there. I think that's all that's left. I had some other separate figures, and I was going to open them. Other Black Series figures. Anyway, but I've got a handful. If you haven't ever caught my story that about 2 years ago? Between 2 and 3 years ago, I bought a complete case of 6 unopened. Somebody had bought on Entertainment Earth. I got it on eBay. I'm not gonna lie, I paid like $1,200 for it at the time, or more, 14, somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500. I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look, see if I can even find it in my archives of what I bought. I think I bid on it too. I think it was a bid, and I jacked the bid up just because I wanted it. I was at probably the peak of my Black Series collecting, right before it kind of everything turned and we come out with all the new stuff that I was like, nah, the Ahsoka, some of the Mando, Acolyte came last year and all that. Actually, I'm gonna buy some Acolyte figures if they go on sale on Amazon Prime this next week. Cheap. Actually, I bought one the other day for $13. Anyway, just kind of looking and trying to think. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting off track here. Just kind of talking about Black Series figures in general and some things about them. But thinking about those clone packs, I should open another one. I do have a video, I believe, if you go back and look, probably at the beginning of my video collection, probably the first. I've done this been doing videos, what, 3 or 4 years now. You go back to the beginning, you're going to find, you'll find, probably should have a clone 4-pack opening there. If not, go back about 1.5 to 2 years ago, about this time of year, June or July. I think it was 2 years ago. I have a My Collection video, or actually a series of My Collection videos. I have two I think, for G.I. Joe Classified, and I've got like 7 for Black Series. I pretty much went through and showed my inventory. And again, that was 2 years ago, so I have more since then. A lot. So, trying to sell some stuff off at any rate. I guess if you're ever interested, if you're watching right now and you're listening, my eBay handle is BR Blades. I believe that's right. Yeah, that's right. And I have some Black Series and some other Star Wars, a handful of knick-knack stuff. I got about 120 listings, something like that. But, you know, I pretty much essentially sell a little bit here and there to buy. You know, I sell and then buy. So I'm pretty much trying to keep myself at even keel. So anyway, if you're interested in Black Series stuff, I have a handful. I have more. Be one of those things if you know, and I'm going to be honest, this is probably one of the first times I've ever said it on here. I'm not using my YouTube channel to pump my sales. I could, I guess, but I don't. I leave that for the people just browsing eBay and my very few occasional Facebook Marketplace set listings. But at any rate, it's out there. I have stuff. I have more stuff, so kind of one of those things. Someone ever inquired, you know, through here, I would tell them, you know, what are you looking for? What do I got? Kind of thing. But at any rate, so if you made it this far, you made it through my short rant about Black Series and collections and selling and all that stuff. So sorry we got here. I went a little long-winded. I guess it's because there wasn't a ton to show off because, again, these 2 are repacks. You've already seen them, most likely. You probably even have them. If you're here, and if you're here, you don't, and you're thinking about it. So, I think, so I'll wrap this up by saying I think Disney Store may still have these on sale. I think they're $44.99 or $39.99, one or the other. I had to in my cart. Like I said, I'm like, what am I going to do with a couple more of these? I would have turned around and had to sell him, you know, like a $20, $18 to $25 price with shipping on him. Or, well, that and then plus shipping just for him, and kept the clone. So, and I said, I've already got a handful of clones. Actually, I have a case of 6. I just remembered. I got a case of 6 unopened of him. I bought on Nerdzoic, I believe, sitting in the closet. One of my daughter's closets up in the top. I've got some unopened cases. So I have a bunch of, I have a whole unopened collection of Redline stuff on my eBay page, BR Blades. You can always check that out. I'm thinking about changing it to an auction. It's sit. And, I mean, I don't feel like I'm asking a crap ton for it. I think it's less than $1,200, and it's 17 cases unopened. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, again, sorry for the rant. I need to get off here and move on to another piece. So, guys, sorry for the rant. Hope I didn't lure you away from hitting the like button on it, but go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. You get notifications of my videos. And guys, as always, with Clone Commander Obi-Wan and the 212 clone. Thanks for watching, guys, and listen to me rant. I'm Beast and Beast Toys. Have a good night. We'll see you.